What up, y'all? It's your boy, Knight2727, and this is my review for Captain America Super Soldier for the 3DS. Alright, I know I'm a little late with the review, but, you know, it's a good game. It wasn't that long. I think I gave it a pretty decent score. And like I said before, Sega coughed out 2 late games for the 3DS, both only 30 bucks. Now, I said I was going to do a comparison video, so what I'll do is I'll double it in with this. So at the end of this tape, I'll let you know which one is the best game for 30 bucks. Alright, so let's get into it. Now, you know how I do my reviews. So I have, break it down into 4 categories. I have graphics, gameplay, sound, and replay value. And a maximum of 10 points for each category. And my scoring system, of course. 40 points gets you an A, 35 gets you a B, 30 gets you a C, 25 gets you a D, and 20 is an F. Anything below just isn't worth the money. Alright, let's get into the review. Let's take a look at the graphics. Captain America Super Soldier is a pretty decent looking game. In comparison to Thor, this looks very, it's very well done. Captain America had a lot more time than Thor did, so it came out solid. Now, the environments are pretty solid. It looks very good. Just the game is taking a more colorful approach, and as you see by his run, it's not meant to be taken that seriously, as much as like the console counterparts. Some of these games in beat 'em up, your enemies don't look as well, and they actually look horrible in comparison to the main character, for example, Spider-Man at the time. But Captain America, every character model seems to be balanced, and everything works well. It's smooth. There's no really glitches. The level design works well. Just everything looks good, but it's nothing that will blow you out of the water. It's nothing you've never seen before. So I guess for the graphics, I have to give it an 8 out of 10. Not the worst, but not the best. Very solid. Character models all look evenly matched, and everybody seems to fit in their environment. So Captain America gets 8 out of 10. Alright, now let's take a look at the gameplay. The gameplay, a lot of people have been saying that it's been comparable to Batman Arkham Asylum. Arkham City, just the way the countering system is. Now, your D-pad controls the camera. Your circle pad controls your movement. And let's go as we go. Now, there's a couple of different button layouts. It's pretty good, intense action. It's very easy to pick up. It's not the most difficult game in the world because they tell you when to counter, and that's controlled by the X button. Use A to attack your enemies. Y would actually be the shield button, but I don't actually have it at this moment. The platforming in the game is very simple, very easy to do. The hit detection is borderline perfect. I've never had any issues with it at all. In comparison to Thor, the hit detection blows it out of the water. Even throwing enemies against each other actually connects. In comparison, when you want the gameplay department, Thor beats it. Thor actually loses horribly. I'm sorry. So, gameplay seemed very good, very smooth, and my main problem is that when you do your upgrades, these upgrades aren't anything that you really have control over whether you don't want to get. It's pretty much, it's forced, because some of the challenges you won't be able to get unless you do the upgrades. The upgrades aren't that bad, but not really console-like. But I have to say the gameplay would get a 9 out of 10. Let's take a listen at the sound of Captain America.
I tell you what, this ain't how I pictured France at all. You said it. Not one day of sun in 2 weeks. And the only girls I've seen have 4 legs and move. You hear who just showed up with D Company? Who? The captain. He's here? Yeah, the captain. What? He's a glorified poster boy. He poses for pictures and then disappears when the action starts. I don't know. I heard he saved a bunch of guys in D Company who got captured. Oh, wise up. It was staged for the newsreels. All that's for the folks back home. Nobody's coming to pull our butts out of this mess, kid.
Alright, now for replay value. Captain America Super Soldier held his own, and I'd say it beats Thor in this department too. Well, not exactly. Let me explain why. Now, Captain America was a pretty decent game. Now, there are about 9 levels to breeze through. Now, in these 9 levels, there are about, take you around maybe 6 hours to beat the game. It's not very long. The game is decent at best. It's not anything that will blow you out of the water. Now, after you beat it, you can roll around in extras. You can look at each character. They have a short bio on each of them. There's concept art, where you can actually, look at concept art. It's a standard comic book game. I think each comic book game should have concept art, or it actually will lose points. You have Ultimate Costume, which is a saver in this department. There are 3 unlockable costumes for Captain America. Ultimate Captain America, and of course his classic one, which is locked. I believe you have to beat each level on Super Soldier to get that. There's no cartoon to watch like there was in Thor, and there's no other game modes except just to go back into it. For options, there's only one other configuration. There's Type B to change the controls, which is a plus. But that's about it. There's really nothing to draw you back into Thor. Captain America. So maybe you might want to rent it, but it's only $30, so it's a good game to breeze through and maybe play once over. But a third time, I can't even see anybody doing that. So it has to suffer some points. So for replay value, I have to give Captain America a 7 out of 10. Alright, so Captain America Super Soldier, it held its own. It's pretty good, and it's a very good game for only $30. It's portable, it's in 3D, and you can't really complain. Now, both of these games are made late by Sega, and are both only $30. It's not bad. Thor had its issues with level design. The graphics were okay at best, but the graphics need to be solid and consistent throughout the whole game, not just at the end. That was a problem with Thor. The hit detection, you miss. I died from just falling through solid ground for no reason, poor level destruction. But the replay was that it actually gave you a full half-hour cartoon, which was very good in the replay value. Now for Captain America, Thor was 4 hours. Captain America was 6 hours. It's pretty good. I have to say, hands down, Captain America would win out of which one you buy for $30. If you got a road trip and you need something new for your 3DS, Captain America will be your choice. Avoid Thor. Unless you want to rent it and borrow it with somebody. So, for the graphics, it was pretty good, very solid game. It's the Wii port, so you're not really taking it seriously like the Xbox or PS3. It's meant to be a little cartoonish, little for the kids. Gameplay borrows from Arkham Asylum, Batman, simple counter system. It's not bad, it's just not original. Platforming, very simple, easy puzzles. Had plenty of voice work, plenty of voice acting, that was good too. And replay value is just no other game modes. There's only 3 alternate costumes, There's no cartoon. If you know, concept art to look at, it's pretty much, there's not much drawing you back to this after you beat it. No multiplayer, no nothing. But, you know, it's a good game. It's not horrible. It's just short. So, I mean, once I rallied up the score, let's take it to Score Man.
Alright, Score Man, let them know what Captain America Super Soldier got. That's right, Captain America Super Soldier got a 33 out of 40, which scores itself a healthy B-. Not bad at all.
Alright, once again on night 2727, I think you would want to go with Captain America over Thor. Thanks for watching.